Hello, YouTube. Neil with No Plot Blog here, bringing you another episode of Fantasycraft. And in today's episode, we're going to try and beautify the mine a little bit. Now, as I mentioned in the last episode, I've got this going on, which is working quite well. I like the look of that. That's doing what I want it to do. In here, I want to make some changes, and it actually is probably going to mean altering the structure of this room a bit because what I want to do is create kind of a domed effect in here, but the I want to keep the short part of the interior radius of the bottom of the dome to this same 9 by 9, which means I'm going to have to come out and figure out from there. So first thing I need to do is move my bed because it's just going to be in the way. And then I actually need to get some of the stuff out of my inventory. So won't need the wool for this. Some of this should really be going up to my warehouse, but I'm too lazy to go up there right now. And actually, I'm going to have to cut down some trees too, because this should be spruce inside the mines, that'll do, not dark oak like we've been doing for the rest. So, this is the long part. And actually, let me swap out the pick of light for the pick of dark. No. Keep the pick of light, but grab some cobblestone. Because being a mine, I want it to kind of look rough. So, I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. And I'll have to move all that, so we'll just come in on this side for figuring. So there, and then 1, and then 1, 2. And 5. And that should keep this corner to, wait. See, already messing it up. There we go. So this corner to this corner is 5, but I'm not going to worry about that. That corner to that corner over there should be 9. So that gives us what we're looking for here. So it means I got to push this stairwell back a bit, but I wanted to completely rework that anyway. And this gives me a chance to rearrange the chests a bit. Actually, some of those chests can actually go down there because it's cobblestone, and then the rest of it I can dump. Most of the rest of it I can dump upstairs. I want to keep one chest up here for ore, and all this actually is going to need to be one taller. I want 3 before I start doming in. And you know what? As I think about it, that's not going to work either. Because I'm going to need to put up supports. And as aforementioned, that's going to be in spruce. So let me cut down a couple of these spruce trees and kind of get the framing of that room laid out a bit there. And I'll be right back with you guys. Well, I got the posts laid out, and I actually misjudged at first and had to move a few things around again. Only thing is, I'm Not thrilled with how the wall insets between the posts. I feel like there should be another post like here, but the problem is that you put a post in there and it just kind of makes this look off. So I'm not really sure what I should do there. Um, I guess I could always bring it out like that. Well, but then it's flush against this post, which I don't like. Because I want it inset from the posts to give it a feeling of depth, but that just makes it feel out of place. Hard working with the small circles. Anything under 15, it gets hard to work with, but maybe as this domes out, it will look more the way, well, maybe once I get this actually ripped out and cobblestoned, it'll start looking a little more how I want it to look. Also, I think I need to, like I was doing out there, I think I need to put spruce stairs where the curve comes in. Let's go ahead and lay that out here on camera. Oh, that's right, I had to break it to make room. Let's go ahead, just take like half that and plank it, and just take the big stack of it and turn it into stairs. No, no, I think I don't like that. Too much of a color difference between the stairs and the logs. So instead, let's get our dark oak planks out. And before I stare them all, let's see how it looks. That's better. Okay. Because I don't want to contrast, I want it to make it look like it's curving. Whoops. And I also want to put them in the right place. And I'm sure, because I'm far from being a master builder. I get by. I make fairly pretty stuff. I'm better with big builds than I am small builds. But I'm sure those of you who are watching at home who are master builders are sitting here watching me do this and just screaming at your computer and or cell phone right now about the better ways I could be laying this out to get a good dome. But I think, okay, so I'm happy with that. Oh, got to get it over here as well. There we go. I'm happy with that. That feels good. And it gives enough room on the inside here to where it's not going to feel terribly crowded. So that we can work with. Let me go ahead and, because we're going to have curves and curves and curves, and it's going to get weird fast. But let me go ahead and hollow out this first ring here and get it all replaced with cobblestone so we can get an appropriate feel of what the depth of this room will be like. And I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so I got this part hollowed out. Chests are a temporary thing. Not going to have them there. But I've got the first ring hollowed out, and now that I do, and I'm looking at this, I think that I can actually accomplish the depth that I'm looking for. The one place where it gets weird is this entrance here. I just don't care for it. It doesn't blend well with everything else, but let's try this and see. Um, That's definitely worse. Hmm. What if... Okay. If we do like that, and then do I have some dark oak doors sitting around? I think I do. I do. And then I put dark oak doors. No, not there. That I'm actually okay with, and that looks far less weird. And then I think the best thing to maintain. Oh, wait. Something isn't right here. Oh, I just have that. No? No, 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 no. That's how that goes. And then just put cobblestone right there. And there we go. Okay. It's not perfect, but somehow that wall feels weird. Okay. Okay. I'm good with it. So what I'm thinking is where we come around on these guys, I'm actually going to cap them in like that to give it a curve. And I'm going to need more of those dark oak stairs. Gonna need a lot of those dark oak stairs. So let's just go ahead and make a lot of those dark oak stairs. That should get us going. Because what I'm thinking here, rather than try to come up with, whoops, rather than try to come up with offset, oh, that's going to get in the way of the furnaces. I'll figure that out. That's by no means a panic point. As a matter of fact, I could always just remove that row of furnaces and do 2 row of furnaces there. Yeah, that'll be fine. But then we're going to take dark oak slabs and come around like this. And that should help us maintain our feeling of depth. It's going to be a little crowded, but I think that will actually work well for the feeling of, oh, it's that whole top row that's going to be, okay, that's not a problem though. Yeah, so I'll just pull those 3 furnaces. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and pull them out of there. And then I'll need to make 3 more furnaces. And let's actually throw a torch right in there so things don't spawn. Yeah. There we go. Just make three more of them. I swear sometimes Minecraft's achievements are confused. There we go. And then, yeah, and then the next level will actually sit inset from that. I don't think I'll curve around on both of those stairs, just the upper one. And then at the very top there. And that should give us that depth that we're looking for in here. So, let me pause the video for a minute here while I get the next ring worked out, and I'll be right back with you. One of the things I love about Minecraft, and really any form of artwork, is you start with this idea in your head, and you start laying it out, and it never works. Excuse me. But then you tweak it and you mess with it, and I actually don't like that there. Let's You tweak it and you mess with it and make little changes here and there, and what you end up with is something usually completely different from what you thought you were going to do in the first place, but 100 times better than you had originally imagined. And this room definitely fits in that category. I still need to do some work on the floor, and I need to get rid of those chests, and we'll have chests for smeltable materials in here, but I'm thinking just kind of in that corner and that corner there is all we're going to do. But just really want to take a moment and look at that ceiling. I mean, that is just completely different from what I had in my head to begin with, but this feels like the entrance to an orcish mine. It's crowded, it's open enough for them to do their work, and I might actually put a chimney through the center there. No, because our warehouse is above that. No, 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 never mind. But it's open enough for them to do their work, but still feels a lot more cramped than, say, a dwarven mine would feel. And it's all structure. Where if you look at a dwarven mine, everything is open and you don't even really know how things are being held up as tall as the walls are and what have you. But this just, and I think I might need to do a little work out here. Actually, I think the only thing I really need to do, that's spruce, okay, is bring that up and then move these torches above the doors. And yeah, that completes the field. I don't know how many nights have actually passed while I've been down there. But yeah, you come down here, you've got your twin doors, you open them. Floor needs some work. We're going to cobble it out and then mix in some cobblestone and some andesite. And then I need to make a couple more doors over here, but I'm going to have to... Hello, Mr. Creeper. He's just sitting down there waiting for me. But going to have to move my staircase, obviously, because the whole room got pushed back about four blocks, I think. But yeah, this is it. So in between episodes, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the floor here, make sure all of that looks nice. Probably dirty up the walls just a little bit. I kind of wish well, I do have a dungeon down there I could clear some mossy cobblestone out of and maybe put some of that in here, just to kind of give it that damp underground feel. And then I'll recarve this staircase so in the next episode we can work on the staircase down to the actual mines and the cobble room. But I'm out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like and subscribe buttons below. Leave a comment down in the comment section, letting us know anything you enjoyed, anything you think we could do differently, or just say hi. I mean, I'm always open for conversation. In the description down below, I do have a link to to our Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon accounts, so be sure to check out those. And hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video today. And as always, keep gaming.